Every once in a while I like to make a little breakfast video that I think you friends will like. So today we're gonna make Huevos Divorciados. Huevos Divorciados basically means divorced eggs. Now all you really need is a couple of real simple ingredients. You need a couple of eggs, you need some refried beans, some corn tortillas, but the most important thing and the core ingredient for Huevos Divorciados is salsa roja and salsa verde. There is no Huevos Divorciados without the two salsas. That is what's at the core of this dish. This is what makes it so wonderful and so delicious. Now for the salsa roja, which I've already pre-made, I have 4 Roma tomatoes, 2 garlic cloves, a handful of chile piquin. You can use whatever red pepper that you like. And we also use 2 teaspoons of American Pitmaster OG, which is salt, pepper, and garlic. For the salsa verde that I pre-made yesterday, I used 7 tomatillos, 3 green jalapenos, a whole head of cilantro, also 2 garlics, and again, 2 teaspoons of American Pitmaster OG. You can leave everything else out, but you cannot have Huevos Divorciados without your 2 salsas, the salsa roja and the salsa verde. But for this dish, we are gonna use some beans and some potatoes. I had some potato spears left over from last night's ribeyes that we grilled, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut those up and put them in a pan, and we're gonna use those potatoes as our side. Now you could kick up this dish, cook a ribeye on the side, just cook some bacon, you could cook a pork chop, heck, you could do all 3 if you wanna really kick it up. But remember, the star of the show is the eggs and the salsas. That's why it's called Huevos Divorciados. A lot of times when Terry or my mom will ask me what I want for dinner or for lunch, my standard answer is always something wonderful, exotic, and delicious. Now, I don't know if Huevos Divorciados is exotic, but this dish sure is wonderful and it sure is delicious. Call it what you want. This is the way we used to cook them at Arnie's Cafe and Grill, so that's what we're sharing with you today. Let's get started. All right, friends, let's go ahead and lay down this first egg. And here's a pro tip for you. Fold these over a little bit at the very beginning and they won't get too crunchy. All right, we're gonna give that one a couple of minutes before we put egg number 2 in there. That'll give that one a chance to cook all the way through. All right, so here's another pro tip. If you're not gonna flip the egg, poke through the white with your fork and it will cook a little bit quicker. Then you wanna take your little spatula and just kind of loosen it up like that. If you have a good pan and the right amount of heat, it'll slide around just like that. All right, this one's ready to be sliding around over to the other side here. And I'm gonna lay it in my plate here in just a little bit. But before I do that, let me drop egg number 2 in. All right, let's drop egg number 2 in here. And again, let's fold this over just a little bit so it doesn't overcook or get too crunchy. Crunchy's good, but not too much. All right, it's time to probe through this white right here. Try to get them to cook a little bit quicker. Here's another pro tip. If you want them to cook a little quicker, you can cover them up as well. Today we're not covering them because we're recording a video. All right, egg number 1 is done. Look at that pretty little crunch on the sides. I love that. That is pure flavor, my friends. All right, friends, this egg is done also. It's time to get it out and lay it onto the plate. All right, remember these are divorced, so we're gonna lay it over here on the other side, and this one's gonna be over here. All right, I had a couple of potato spears from last night's barbecue, steak and potatoes, so I'm just gonna reheat these. We're not gonna let nothing go to waste here in my house. While those are warming up, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a couple of tortillas, warm those up. You guys are gonna see what it's all about in just a moment. Got my tortillas here. The tortillas actually go below the eggs, just like that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down some of these potatoes right here on one side, put these on the other side. Now, you can serve them like this. You can serve them with or without beans, with or without potatoes. You can serve them however you want. Not everybody uses beans, not everybody uses potatoes. Some people don't use tortillas at all. They actually lay a bunch of potatoes underneath the eggs instead of tortillas. This is the way we serve them at our restaurant, just like that. But wait, there's more. We're not done yet. All right, friends, our huevos divorciados are cooked. Now for the final touch. The way we serve them at our restaurant was exactly like this. 2 corn tortillas on the bottom, little potatoes on one side, a bit of beans on the other, and then we're gonna take some of this red salsa right here, and we're gonna smother this egg over here on this side, all the way around, Gonna try our very best to leave the yolk exposed, just like that. And we're gonna take some of this beautiful green tomatillo salsa, and we're gonna smother the egg all the way around. Try not to cover up the yolk. Now some cooks like to smother the beans and the potatoes. I don't. I like to do it just like that. Just wanna expose the little egg yolk. And as you can see here, we have some divorced eggs. They're totally divorced because one's on one side, one's on the other. One's red, one is green. That's not a bad thing. That just means pure deliciousness is fixing to hit my taste buds. So let's take a big old bite and see how it turned out. You dig right through that tortilla, down through the egg, grab a little bit of tortilla, along with the egg, and get you some of this goodness right here. Oh, baby. Friends, I apologize. I forgot one thing. The queso fresco. This was supposed to be the finishing touch too. But we still have time to do it right now. Let's take a bite of this other green one over here. See what it tastes like. This is the tomatillo salsa. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Friends, I really hope you try this dish. It is super delicious. I always like potatoes. I don't care how you serve potatoes. I love potatoes. I love beans too. Put a little bit of egg yolk in there, a little bit of salsa, a little bit of queso fresco. That is good. That makes you want to dance. Where's Buddy? Come on, Buddy, let's dance. Where's my dog? He's out taking a nap. He's not in dancing mode. If he was tasting this, he would definitely be dancing on his two hind legs. I guarantee you that. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because Terry wants me to cook her eggs too. I really seriously hope you try this dish. It's fun to make, it's easy to make, and it's super delicious. If you like this video, hit the like button and tell me in the comments, have you ever had Huevos Divorciados? Have you ever tried them? Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos from Arnie Tech. And if you're interested in our APC OG, APC Wow, or our new APC brisket rub, you can go to pitmaster.us. You'll see it here on the side. If you want to up your barbecue game, go to pitmasterclass.us and we'll see you there. Keep the smoke light, make it work. Boom! Let's eat. This is super delicious, man. Both salsas turned out really amazing. I don't think they're too hot at all. They have a very mild bite. I don't know what's up with the chiles nowadays. They're just not as hot as they used to be.